woke up to an email from GoFundMe telling me that I need to update my fundraiser or else it will be taken down and removed. And in the meantime, it is paused on hold. They will not send me funding until these things have been manually reviewed by somebody taking a look at the account. Because apparently it's been reported enough times that I'm not allowed to be raising money to defend myself, according to these woke activists that do not want to see anybody succeed. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT, and I couldn't make this one up if I tried. Apparently, there is a small, very vocal minority of people on Alyssa's side that are doing whatever they can to stop people from funding me in an effort to defend myself against ridiculous accusations coming from her camp. And while I referenced this lightly in my other video about how I saw them trying to do this, I didn't actually think they'd be successful in getting through to GoFundMe. And I know everyone already hates GoFundMe. I get it. Spare me with that one. I should have used Give, Send, Go or another means. I'm not well versed in this area, and this isn't my specialty. I'm not somebody that goes out panhandling for people to give them money to defend themselves in lawsuits, so I'm not really understanding of this world when I went into it. So it is what it is. I used GoFundMe, and for a while it was working really well until I got this email that threatened that they will be refunding and removing my account if they don't hear back from me within 7 days, and if what I don't update is up to their standards, and if I don't fix it to what they expect it to be changed to, then they could shut it down for good. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down this email that I got from GoFundMe and my subsequent response to them. Isn't it interesting how every time we win, they do these tactics to try to shut you down as like a win for their side, when it ends up being the most unethical, ridiculous attack on somebody trying to do the right thing that you could think of. But then again, when you're coming from the evil activism standpoint, I guess anything in their mind is fair game. In the realm of video game journalism and its increasingly contentious landscape, Alyssa Mercante's defenders have proven themselves relentless in their quest for control. This isn't just about protecting their buddy Alyssa, no. It's about the power and censorship at any cost. The latest chapter in this ongoing, never-ending soap opera drama shows the true extent of the tactics being employed by them, and it's nothing short of pure evil activism. They don't know how to take a loss. They can't handle an L, and when everything is going wrong for them, they try to do the most underhanded, evil thing you can think of. And what's that? Go after their funding sources, of course. Where'd we hear that one from? Oh yeah, our good buddy Nick Calandra, who always seemed to defend Alyssa, always stood for going after people's funding sources. Funny how that comes up yet again in this situation. And I want to be clear, this is not an isolated or accidental occurrence. The phrase go after their funding sources rings way too familiar in all of this, having become a notorious battle cry among certain activists when attempting to dismantle their critics. Their aim here isn't to engage in any kind of debate or discussion with differing opinions. It's to destroy the ability of their opponent to even exist in the discourse in the first place. And again, the common thread with all of this is they will stop at nothing to get their way. This is why I'm learning as we go. You cannot be kind to these people because they will take full advantage of that every chance they get. And they've succeeded here, at least temporarily, assuming that GoFundMe does the right thing and reinstates my account and unpauses the fundraiser and sends me the remaining funds that were rightfully donated to me to help defend against Alyssa and her onslaught against me. The email said, "Dear GoFundMe user, we've temporarily paused GoFundMe because we need you to add some additional information to your fundraiser story. Please be aware that while our team works with you to gather more information, your fundraiser, bank transfers, and ability to create fundraisers are temporarily suspended. We apologize for any inconvenience this causes." And then they go on in big bold letters stating, "Please be aware that if we don't hear back from you within 7 days, we will unfortunately have to refund and remove your account. Help cover legal expenses against Alyssa Mercante's attacks." And then they go on to say, Please remove the fundraiser picture for this fundraiser and any direct names or defamatory language listed in the story. This is a violation of our terms of service. And I'm like, okay, hold up. Defamatory to who? Because this person is trying to defame me and going on the onslaught attack against me. And I'm not allowed to defend myself and say this is what she's doing to me? It just seems, I don't know, a little biased, a little one-sided, a little bit like I'm not able to explain to people the full story of what someone's doing to me because I might hurt their feelings even though they're the ones coming after me. GoFundMe's decision to suspend my campaign based on a barrage of reports from the same group of individuals reveals the susceptibility of these platforms to manipulation. The activism going on here is not just about grassroots changes or societal improvements, it's about removing opposing voices from public forums at any and all cost. They don't care if I lose everything. In fact, that's probably their ultimate goal here. These activists are not interested in discourse, reconciliation, or even progress. They want full compliance. They're determined to silence anyone who opposes them using whatever tools are at their disposal, be it deplatforming, targeting, funding, social ostracization. I mean, they've gone after my website, got that taken down previously, gone after my old job multiple times trying to get me fired. They've contacted my wife trying to get me divorced. These people will keep coming at you because you dare speak out against what they do. And as it gets exposed and they get shown out to the light, they don't care. They keep doing it because this is who they are, and they hate me even more for exposing their asses. This is pure evil behind Alyssa Mercante's defenders. They refuse to stop until their opponent is entirely incapacitated, until they have complete control of the narrative. They use terms like justice and equity, but they practice something very different from that. Silencing dissent, stamping out criticism, and leaving scorched earth in their wake. It isn't about my GoFundMe. This is about a much larger movement that uses bullying and censorship as weapons to enforce compliance. And I'll be honest, it's a lot easier to just back down and say, I don't want this fight. I don't want to deal with these people. I'll just do whatever it is. Just leave me alone. Leave my family alone. Leave my finances alone. Stop coming after where I work. Stop coming after what I do. Just leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. And I'll just go along with what you guys want because I don't want to fight here, which is exactly what they aim to do to people. I'm not falling for that. They know that. And they can't stand the fact that somebody, some no-name YouTuber guy, is daring to stand up to them. These recent actions against my GoFundMe aren't surprising at all. Like I said earlier, I already talked about this in my previous victory video where I saw they were trying to report it and they were trying to take it down. And of course, this is the end result of it where GoFundMe has dispersed some of the funds, but not all of them, which is very concerning because that means this could be manipulated by people that don't like somebody getting funded to protect them against another person attacking them, especially when it comes to the legal system. They stop at nothing to destroy anyone who challenges their narrative. They will go after your funding sources. They will manipulate platforms into silencing any dissenting voices. And they will continue pushing until there is no opposition left standing. And I am not going anywhere. I sent the email reply to GoFundMe stating, I've updated the fundraiser to a default picture and removed any mention of any names. Thank you, Jeff. And not taking any chances whatsoever when editing the description of the fundraiser, I not only removed Alyssa Mercante's names, any references to her specifically, but I also removed Ron Coleman's name because I don't know about GoFundMe and who they know and what they care about. So I just wanted to remove any names of anyone specifically, even though I was trying to be as detailed as possible to let people know why they were funding in the first place, but apparently that goes against the terms of service of GoFundMe, which I am still trying to wrap my head around. And I also changed the default image, which was just the same thumbnail from my video talking about how she sent me a cease and desist, which I'm legally allowed to use a public figure's picture. Like, I'm very confused as how this is against the terms of service of GoFundMe, how this is somehow harassing when it's the reality. It's literally describing what the situation is. And I replaced that picture with just a generic stock image of a gavel. And I figured, okay, that's generic enough. And I forwarded this information to GoFundMe. And now I'm waiting. As far as what the next steps are here, honestly, I don't even know. Like, I'm assuming that GoFundMe is going to reactivate and reinstate my account and disperse the funds that they still have in it. But I can't guarantee that, and I'll definitely be updating you guys as soon as I get some information from them. I changed what they asked me to change. I removed the thumbnail of Alyssa suing me or threatening to sue me with a C&D, which she did herself, by the way. Like, this is all brought on by her. Why am I in the position where I can't even, like, reference that? It's crazy to me what I'm allowed to even say when someone goes on the attack against me. That is wild. So I removed that thumbnail and just put a generic gavel picture. And then I edited all the information. So I removed Alyssa Mercante's name. I even removed Ron Coleman's name because I'm like, I don't want them to see any names in this statement because they might think, oh, that might be defamatory or attacking language or whatever. I don't even know what they would want in this. All I'm trying to say is this person's coming after me and I needed your help. And you guys answered that call like I wouldn't believe. It's been incredible. The support of the community overall, overwhelmingly, has been incredible. And yes, obviously there's going to be a few bad eggs out there, or rotten apples, or whatever you want to say, that these people aren't the nicest people in the world. They're going to try to destroy you and ruin you any way they can. But we're winning. And this right here is proof of that. Anyone that stoops to this level and tries to take down someone's GoFundMe page is proof that they are losing, and they are now resorting to tactics that only the most evil, the losers, the worst people in the world would ever do. Anyways, if you guys want more information, again, check out smashjt.com for the full article. I don't know what's going on with the GoFundMe. Like I said, I don't know about the funding and if this is going to completely go through or whatnot. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But here's the thing. Again, with the GoFundMe situation, I've heard a lot of people tell me it's not the best source to use and you should use GoFundGo in the future. And I get that. Like I said, I'll try my best to do that moving forward because I'm not well versed in this area. But if you want to support me like directly, feel free. You can hit the join button, $5 a month, and you get early access to videos. I can do a direct donation link on PayPal, but I don't love the idea of that because it's not like publicly visible, and I want people to see the transparency of how much money came to me and how much I'm spending on this so that people understand that I'm not like taking people for a ride on this. I want it to be all out there for you. I don't want to hide any of this for you. But unfortunately, with the tactics these people are doing, it's forcing me down that road of, hey, you want to give me some money in a different way? Because I can't really tell people it's for this because they're going to try to take me down for that. It's really unfortunate that it's coming to this. And ultimately, it's going to make the channel stronger, the brand stronger, and everybody is getting more eyeballs on this. So ultimately, again, it's still a win for me, no matter how you slice it. And I know they hate to hear that. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you appreciate what I'm doing and you want to support, hit that join button. And as always, you stay smashing.
Smash it,